Hey guys, today we are creating this beautiful cozy diorama from the game on your tail.
ClayClaim. Welcome to Borgo Marina, a charming seaside town where today we will solve some mysteries and dig out some treasures like this one, the blueprint of our protagonist. This is Diana. How would I describe her? Well, she's an adventurous ram and really good at solving mysteries. And let's just say her life isn't exactly smooth right now. And one impulsive Vespa ride later, she's thrown into a whirlwind of thefts, quirky characters, and a world of secrets waiting to be uncovered. And today's video is brought to you by On Your Tail. Diana ends up in the beautiful seaside town of Borgo Marina, where mysterious thefts plaguing the town. Does it matter that Diana isn't a trained investigator? Not at all, because we are working alongside with her, guided by some well-timed advice, for example from her mom. Or you piece together clues from various scenes with the help of a magical lens Diana got from her grandma. This game, this adventure is hard to categorize. At its heart, it's a cozy mystery game. And I can't wait to dive more into it during the Christmas vacations. We are continuing our journey here by creating Diana and preparing her for the beautiful scenery. The legs are already oven hardened, and this mixture should fit perfectly for the shirt she is wearing. I have this concept in my head of her leaning or sitting on her Vespa, and we have some wrinkles and folds on her shirt. The buttons and the belts can also be seen. She will get a leather jacket. It gives her somehow the appearance of a detective, a little bit like Sherlock Holmes, and I think this character design is no coincidence. The thin layer of clay creates the illusion of real fabric or real leather, while this is one detail. The hem and also the zipper will be created in a minute. So right now we are adding all to the jacket until it looks like a jacket, and keeping her posture in mind. So the arms will be bended. In her right hand, I want to include this magical lens, which is so important inside the game. Just another tiny detail, these pockets. Yeah, with this magical lens, she can peek into the past to uncover clues and piece together what happened at crime scenes. And it's a very unique playing mechanism, I think, which I love the most about this game, because you can put together all the clues by yourself together with Diana. And I will show you some more gameplay in a minute. But before, let's finish the posture with the fingers and also the neck, which is guiding to the head, of course. The most difficult part of the creation, because I don't want to screw it up. If you're enjoying the video so far, please hit the bell, subscribe, and also let me know what you like the most or would have done different down in the comments. While we are putting together this face, Borgo Marina feels so alive with its cast of anthropomorphic animals, each with their own daily life and secrets, from the friendly shopkeepers to eccentric neighbors. Every interaction adds to the whole game's charm. My favorite part is probably the mail delivery side quest. You get to learn all these beautiful, tiny stories about the townsfolk that make them feel real. And let's not forget the mini games, marble racing on the beach. Yes, please. I was a little unsure on the hair color of Diana and decided to throw in a little bit more of red. It's these touches that make On Your Tail more than just a mystery game. It's a slice of life. And this is the last detail on the head to bring Diana to life. The ears, but also the earring on the right side. And we stick it right in the middle of her hair. And the horns, because she's a ram, on top. Ooh, the eyebrows. And now she looks so friendly. Put together with the body. And these are the feet, a pair of hooves. This is the last body part, the tail, which will be attached, well, on her backside. As promised, here's a little bit more of the gameplay. It lets you take your time and explore at your own pace, no need for a ticking clock or strict day and night cycles. And honestly, that works perfectly because there's always something interesting to do. Every citizen has their own unique avatar card and illustration, and this is how you can solve some riddles by these miniature maps and getting all the clues in the right order. This game is such a great example how indie developers can work within their budget, and it doesn't really feel like that. It doesn't feel like a tiny game. But back to our clay creation. This is the stand for our character. This is the piece of landscape which we are creating, and I had the cover artwork in mind to create this beautiful cozy piece of land with the view on Borgo Marina. With two different kinds of brown, we've got chocolate and caramel brown, we can create the illusion of wood with a beautiful texture. This is the height for the fence in the background. And we also have got this tiny sign which says Borgo Marina. And now it's time for oven hardening. Freshly baked fence wood pieces, which we will now put together and stick into the ground. The cutout of Diana helps to understand the curved diorama, shaped like the top of a football. This design creates the perfect illusion of a small, self-contained island, a simple yet charming slice of landscape by adding some thoughtful details like the fence, the vegetation, the grass, and also the miniature Vespa, which I will be doing in a minute. The scenery really comes to life. Look at the grass growing. It's a great way to make the setting feel cozy and focused while keeping it visually engaging. And this is the Vespa, Diana's trusty sidekick in this adventure, and the very thing that kickstarts her story. In On Your Tail, it's the Vespa ride that sets everything into motion. Quite literally, when Diana's journey to Borgo Marina begins. And it's more than just a mode of transportation. It's her ticket to escape the mundane and dive into the mysteries of this charming seaside town. But the Vespa isn't just important in the game. It's an icon of Italian culture, invented in the 1940s. The Vespa became a symbol of freedom, style, and the Italian way of life. Its sleek, timeless design and has been zipping through cobblestone streets. Look at this beautiful leaf, the vibrant beauty of the vegetation. The flowers here are bursting with life, pinks, purples and whites, dotting the lush greenery along the winding paths. Crystal created these beautiful flowers and created so many of these to create this atmosphere. The vegetation mirrors the Mediterranean vibe, wild, colorful and full of character. On the cover artwork there can also be seen a tree on the right side, but I decided to skip on that because it would have looked a little bit too crowded. Let's now put together this beautiful Vespa, bringing this iconic energy into our diorama. This is polish on the translucent clay for the lighting system, and some aluminum foil, of course, for the back mirror. The tiny Vespa is just the perfect way to tie this piece together. Small enough to fit the scenery, but packed with personality. The seat is bright blue, and we need to make a little bit space here for Diana to sit or to lean on. But this is one last working step when we put all the different elements together. And while still parts of the clay is still soft, to stick in the sign, for example, or Diana itself leaning onto her Vespa seat. Okay, I think this is the posture I want to work with. And now to the last details, which we are creating, the magical lens, which she got from her grandma. She will be holding it in her hand, and while the last pieces are baking in the oven, this is the map of Borgo Marina, which I somehow also wanted to include into our diorama, together with these tiny car keys. This is one of the very first riddles you have to solve. I don't want to spoiler, but you have to find them by using the magical lens. After oven hardening, we can even put a tiny piece of acrylic glass inside. It fits perfectly, although I haven't expected that. It's a coincidence. Oh, it looks so beautiful. On the leather jacket, we can also see on some images. I saw this Italian flag, this patch, which I also wanted to include. So we are gluing it on top with super glue. And now the time has come. We're putting it all together. It's still very warm from the oven. The Vespa is first. Now we can't move it anymore. We stick in the sign and placing Diana in front. The map of Borgo Marina is also part of the scenery, and the car keys, where to hide them? Maybe in the background, inside the grass. And guys, I guess that's it! The On Your Tail diorama is complete, featuring Diana proudly leaning on her Vespa. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for sponsoring today's video and supporting the channel. For you guys, go check out this beautiful, lovely, cozy game during your Christmas vacations. I wish you all the best as you celebrate with your families, and don't forget, your craft family here on YouTube is always with you.